When we look at the cognitive changes in young adulthood, one of the best ways to explain it is the changes in school. So as you can see, high school, very different than college. College tends to be more diverse, tends to be more impersonal. So there's more people in your class, there's more people on campus. There is definitely a higher achievement and assessment focus. There is the possibility of more freedom, allowing you to change your major and your subjects, more interactions with peers, and a lot of opportunity to explore. Very different than high school. When you look at today's college, and I say it in parentheses, kids, there's definitely more stress, depression, so a lot of different emotional issues. Pressure is huge. It's self-induced pressure as well as the pressure of success, the job, the money, all of that. And then we definitely see more students attending at community colleges than in four-year institutions. Not so much more of them, but definitely an increase. And we see returning students, meaning students who were maybe not college material initially, but they're coming back, or they're coming back to a community college after failing out of a four-year institution. When we look at Piaget, we definitely see a difference in the quantitative amount of thinking. For example, knowledge, how much is attained, what areas is. And then also we look at hypothetical and intellectual issues. Definitely see much more systematic and sophisticated thinking than in adolescence. Some other theorists talk about how acquiring knowledge is more applying knowledge, and the shifting from the very polarities view of different issues to much more gray. So you see much more reflective and relativistic thinking. And lastly, we talk about how people make changes in terms of their career goals. Here's a great example of how developmental changes happen. So when you're young, your job choice is basically a fantasy. It has no touch with reality. When you're in high school, it's a little less idealistic, but medical school might still be on the horizon. Once you get into college and you start to experience how the academic rigor is and things like that, you become much more serious. And by the time you hit your mid-20s and in early adulthood, you start to emerge into your own career. So those are some developmental changes that we see in young adulthood.